so he can perform for you guys. So I hope you enjoy this guy. Okay. I don't even have a response for that. Good. We can talk after the show. Oh, Q's got an STD, sorry. So in the place of Q, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a guy who came all the way from Bulawayo. Please clap your hands for this guy as he comes to the stage. Dando Van Molo.
Is it me or is there something funny about this song? Hello, Bang Bang. I'm amazed. Hello, Alliance. I'm amazed. People always come in and they say, hello, Alliance, as if the whole Alliance can hear you in Nigeria, France, and everywhere else. It's my first time being here, and it's a pleasure. Oh, wow, there are ladies here. Ladies, could you please scream? Please. Very easy to make a woman scream. Because women will scream at anything. She'll see a spider, she'll scream. Ah! She'll catch you in bed, she'll scream. Ah! What do you see here that you don't see me? You'll be looking at the chick that you're with, and you'll be thinking, well, babe, she does kind of have a slightly larger left boob. She's also looking at the chick and thinking, fuck. The bitch actually does have a slightly larger left boob than mine. But you can't say that, you know. Women.
Walk carefully there.
Oh.
Yeah, tread carefully on the way.
Oh. I'm not walking on anyone's boobs. Anyway. Like I said, women will scream at anything. Women will see a guy with a big baba chukwa. They will scream. See a guy with a small baba chukwa. They'll still scream. That's a man. It's an amazing thing. I see she's staring at me and she's busy pointing at my t-shirt and she's probably thinking. People always ask stupid questions about my t-shirt. They're like, so tell me, what exactly is the Ndebele maker? Well, it's the armpit, darling. Obviously, what you think it is? I mean, because people do all of these things, and I always love coming to Harare. Can I say, today for the first time, I'm in love with Shona Wanya. Because today I actually learned the Shona word for vagina. You know, it actually sounds like something that you can actually eat. You know? It sounds like you can just sit there in the living room and be like, hey baby, please bring my matcha from the fridge. I can see that you are keen, my friend, but your parents are saying a different story. Oh, it's not. Oh, so somebody must have been lying to me. Motherfuckers lie in this city. So, I came here and I always love traveling to Harare, but as comedians we travel across the country. Recently I had to travel to Masvingo. You see, the difference with traveling to Harare, the only thing that while coming to Harare today, I noticed that in Chekutu there is no Pizza Inn. So there's one city Luis Suarez won't be going to. No Italian there. But as we've been traveling, the only difference between traveling to Masvingo and traveling to Harare is this. When you come to Harare, you use buses like Pathfinder, CityLink, Losing you, although you've never given me free tickets, fuck you. Bravo and stuff like that. Yeah, because people are recording, they're going to see that I'm talking about the product. But when you go to Masvingo, you have to use Zopco.
Yeah, man.
Now, when you use Pathfinder, there's a difference. In Zopco, there is Windies. In Pathfinder, they call it coach attendance.
Amen.
I don't get the fucking difference. Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We just arrived at Kwekwe Golden Mile. We'll be stopping here. This is a Western stop. Please seated, stay seated, whatever sits. The wind is still as something. Tasuka Papa stop Saburuke Babere, Tokuruka Babere. You still say the same position. What are you attending? In the Pathfinder pass, you get meals saved, you know. The chicken in that made that Weruchi have a miscarriage, you know. I bet she didn't love that chicken, but anyway, so you get the small chicken and the small chips and the crusty fizzy drinks. In Zopco you also get food, but you have to bring it for yourself, you know, the zobos and the whatever that you guys bring and you've got ablution facilities, you know, where you use in the Pathfinder pass. The same thing in the Zopco pass. The difference is the bus has to stop and you go to get out of the bus. And I don't know why, but there's always this woman who always comes and stands next to you and she's like, question, but you know, Brooke. And she's like, what the hell is that about? And the most amazing thing was when we were traveling with the Zopco bus, we stopped at the police roadblock. And I was like, what the fuck? Is the government now taking bribes from itself? It's just one of those things that you get to be amazed about. So, and it's a different thing from Mulawe. Recently was Father's Day. Can I see those of you that are fathers? Hi? Woo! Rejected father. You can hear from the spirit. But before I go to the Father's Day thing, I noticed most people love the World Cup, and it's the World Cup right now. I've got a friend of mine who's in Brazil right now. He just texted me. He told me he met a girl during a Spain game, and he tells me they've got their own love song, you know, Rihanna. We made love in a hopeless place. We made love in a hopeless place. That kind of thing. So Father's Day was recent, and when it was Father's Day, I'm a father. My son is 3 years old. God bless his soul. Although I'm not with the mother. You don't want to know the reason. In the Vele Maker is not that eloquent. So on Mother's Day, on Father's Day, I get this message from me, and then she says, "Happy Father's Day from mom and son." No, she said mom and son, and then I'm like, okay. At that point, I knew the bitch was lying. My son is 3 years old. Nika doesn't even know when his birthday is. How the fuck does he know his Father's Day today? No, seriously. Because women tend to lie about a whole lot of stuff, you know. Because I remember this other time, I met this ex-girlfriend of mine. It was... You made your money, I can see. It was a Monday morning. I met this ex-girlfriend of mine. I'm carrying a 6-pack of Castle and and she sees me staggering and she's like, oh, Tandu, you're still into that drinking thing. God, I'm still praying for you. I pray for you every night. And at that point, I knew again this bitch is like, I think at that point, God was like, oh, Abraham, bring my earphones, bring my earphones. Because people take God for granted, you know. Like these Mayan people, these people who made the Mayan calendar. There are those people that I'm not a Christian myself. I'm somewhere caught in between. You know? I'm still deciding whether God ancestors. So this man guy said the world was going to end in 2013. Was it 2012? 13 December. There we were, 13 December at night, we were drinking in Ulawa Papa, which is a stupid thing to do though, if the world is going to end tomorrow to drink. Because they're going to wake up in hell with a hangover. Where the fuck are you going to get the water? Still, there we was drinking our asses out. And when we woke up on the 14th of December, I was grateful for the small things in life. Things is, I didn't have a mind girlfriend. Because what did I say to you? Don't worry, baby, it's not the end of the world. Get my ass down right there. And so I was talking about Father's Day, that after Father's Day passed, people send messages. When I became a father, these uncles of mine coming to me, saying to me, you need to conduct yourself in a certain way now that you're a father, and set an example for your son. I was like, that's fucking too late, don't you think? I mean, because he's got all the motherfucking example he needs set on his DNA right now. So he doesn't need that, because you can be Michael Manyeruke singing, Moses, Hakaona Munyoka Murenje, and your son is still gonna sing, Seonononga. You can't change that shit. You can't change it. Too late. It's too late for that. They should have thought about it before they started doing. My great-grandmother was a prostitute, by the way. No, she was. I'll tell you the truth. You don't know her, I know her. I know that's the history of her. She's mine. So, I like this dude. Not in that way, but I like you still. So, like I was still stating that I'm from Bulawayo. You can tell that. Ndebelers don't spend money on anything. We don't spend money on anything except on alcohol and prostitutes. You know that, right? Which is why we sold this country for a bucket of sugar. That's why some people say. Bucket? No, you got it as a pack. It was a whole bucket. Chill, man. Get over that. So Ndebelers don't spend anything because of their music. Because some people spend, from their music, Doda wienda kujoina city niwe, unospenda single night niwe. Ndebelers, lelizwe kalila mali, kalila mali. Shona zokusini, tinoda kutengera pata, shamis. Ndebelers to be love mama jaiva nake. Ayela mali, yubuni ayela mali. Know how to spend. They'll be like, tichakutengera leather sofa, TV, DVD. Ndebelers, love Mama Jaiva. Fuck, do these niggas even have any other musician besides love Mama Jaiva? I'm just saying. It's a beautiful country, Zimbabwe. It's got a beautiful country, and I love my city, Bulawayo. But there are certain things that identify us as Zimbabweans. You can tell people from what they love from their culture. Shona people love money from the songs that I just sang. From Bulawayo, people from Bulawayo East constituency love prostitutes because they voted for Tabitha Khumalo. No, she's not a prostitute.
She loves them too.
She's the senator that said we need to legalize prostitution, which is a noble cause, in my own opinion. But I only had a few shortcomings. I was like, cool, let's legalize this prostitute. Because I'm a consumer, I'm concerned. I need them in the system. But there were a few complications that came in mind. At my place, I live in the township, we sell freezers. We put empty freezer packs by the gate and write frozen for sale, 1 rand for 2. Would these here legalize prostitutes? put empty condom packs on the gate and write sex for sale, $1 for 2. Because then I'm thinking if we legalize them, then Zimbra would have to come in and tax them. Would we have a new VAT, vagina access tax? How would the tax be calculated? Would it be according to the number of rounds that you perform? Would it be half base by height like Bev? Would it be according to the positions that you can perform? Say you brought in a Chinese prostitute, would you have to be worried about the genuineness of the product? I'm just saying. You say, because if anything, the Consumer Council would have to come in. And if the Consumer Council comes in, they would have to vet this prostitute. Because I want a genuine product, really. If I'm going to pay you my $5, $2, how much are they saying right now? If I'm going to be paying my money, I want to be getting a quality product. Obviously, they would have to call assessors so that these prostitutes would get ISO certification. And for them to get, who would vet this process? Because I don't want a guy with premature ejaculation problems coming to certify my no. Hell no. So what these prostitutes actually did is they called an indaba, a media indaba, and they said, no, we want to be heard by the community and we want to air our stories. As a stakeholder, I went there. I had to be there. I needed to hear what these service providers concerns were. So we got there, they bought us drinks each. Tambo Jara Uchwani Maori, Tambo Chikamahuri. Get there and they say they want the right to pleasurable sex. I'm thinking, woman, you're doing 10 men a day. How pleasurable can it get? They're raising all these concerns. My major concern was they said they wanted to be called sex workers, not prostitutes. I don't know, to the definitional elements. Metal workers are called metal workers because they work with metal. They're here, the metal is here. Yeah. Sex workers. Are you here and is the sex there? And you're working with it alone. And they say, no, we want to have our own centers where we sell the sex and be okay. I was like, okay, fine. So we're going to have like hypermarkets where you've got these barcodes where you just come and then they just come, pay $5 and walk away. And then they're going to have these self-service sections where they just gyrate there and you serve yourself. And they have these takeaway sections where you come and pay over the counter and the girl with the big boobs goes, 2 by 2.5, and then the fat one comes and you take her away. It's a big concept. But we moved over that, and last year we had elections in Zimbabwe. How many of you voted? No one. Oh! In Bulawayo we was voting, except. But anyway, people were voting, and there are a few things that I learned from the voting thing as well. Zimbabweans love soccer, which is why they voted for ZANU-PF, a party that had a slogan that said, Bora Mugeti. You know? And when they did that, I said to myself, why didn't they ask